Alright, what's up guys? Well, this video is sort of a part 2, I guess you'd call it. About a week ago when I posted the $1 bank strap hunt, I think the total amount was like $3,050. I made the video of all my finds, you know, here they are, and somehow I guess it just got lost in the mix with you know, I got 6 boxes of halves in, I got 2 boxes of quarters, you know, I was doing so much and I think I threw it away. But we can go ahead and just make it again. Let me just show you here. Let me move these. So this is my finds from the $3,050 hunt of $1 bills. Pulled this one. It's a series 2013. It's kind of a higher serial number, 95998903. It's in good condition too. So I'll just pull that to the side and check it. I have a few more that I saved for high serial numbers. I always forget what they are, so anytime I get like a 9599, I pull it. Put that to the side. Alright, these are the older notes that I found, and some of these I might have made kind of like what you call like a highlight video, I guess, you know. I think there's a 1976 birth note in here, maybe a radar, something like that that I filmed on its own. You guys might have seen, but most of this is should be new. This is 1977 series. Kind of a cool older one to find. So I pulled that. 1985. And pretty good shape. It's definitely love finding those ones. And then here's an 88A. Pretty good condition. Still got some crispness to it. Another 88A. And a really beat up 88A, and a final really beat up 88A. And the serial numbers aren't that great, they're not fancy or anything. They're cool that they're that old, but what you want to look for is to see if they're web notes. This is a plate number right here, and if it was a web note, this spot would be blank and you'd have a number up here just after the T. So you always pull the 88As, and I think they're 93 and 95s. You could find them as well, but unfortunately these were not web notes. And I've got some pretty good condition 88As, so we'll give those back to the bank. We'll save the 85 and 77. Those are cool. Let's see what's next here. This is an older note. It's a 95, but I think these are pulled just because maybe they were. Are these the ones with writing on it? No, I think this is trinary section. It's 443, and then you've got all those awesome sevens, 5 sevens in a row. So 5 in a row is something I would typically pull out of circulation, and then it being a trinary, that's really cool too, and it's a 95. You know, there's a few things going in its favor, but you got this pen mark, and it's really beat up. Got some more ink stains on it. I don't know. It's a tough one. Look at the huge crease there. I think I'm gonna give it back, but it isn't very often that you find 5 in a row, and it being a trinary. I don't know. What would you guys do? Maybe I should. Maybe I'll regret that, but I'll put it in the go back pile. Here is a 4, 1, and 5 trinary. Really nice, series 2013. The bill is just really good condition. There is a couple of strange, you can see like vertical parallel lines like on either side of his eyes. There is like train tracks. But it's 4114445. That's pretty cool. So we'll hold on to that for a little bit. Another series 2013, another really good condition note, 41411421. So we were So close to having it end in 4-1, and that would have been a super awesome bill to find. But we'll keep this one. It is a trinary and it's a real nice condition. Here's a final 2013, not as good of condition, or not as nice, but it is 490 trinary, 49900049. It's kind of cool. It has the bookends there, 49. So it's just a nice looking trinary. So we'll pull those. Let's see what's next here. Birth notes. Series 2009, and you can see right away it's a 1955 birth note. So that's cool. I like that year. That's a popular year. A lot of cool things happened in that year. This one is a Series 2009 as well, and look at that. That is really cool. 6/2/1982. So June 2nd, 1982. If that's your birthday, let me know. You might want that. Another Series 2009. Same situation. We got 9/7 of 1969. And it's not very often that you find them like that. So I was pretty surprised to find them. And then this one, man, this is like the ultimate. I think I made a video of this already. Series 2013, 0000 1976. It's got the A, it's got the B at the end. It's just an all-around amazing note. So that is super cool. And we'll put those to the side. Alright, what is this stack here? This is a Series 2003A 439-94366. So I think I was looking at it like 4399, 4366. The 99 and 66 kind of flipped. That's kind of interesting. Keep it for a little bit. Here's a 2013 9211129. You know, it's a tough call there. I see some of these sometimes, and I always wonder. But you know, technically, it's, you know, that last 9 is starting that process again. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is that think that would be acceptable as a fancy serial number? The 9211192 definitely work. If we had 4 1s in the middle and it ended at 92, there'd be no question. But that 9 technically starts it again. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'll save it for now. This one is really cool. I think I made a video about this one as well. I had somebody comment and tell me what was kind of cool about it that I didn't recognize right away was that, you know, it's 080808 24. 8 times 3 is 24. That's really cool. I love when things happen like that. It's just kind of bizarre, definitely unique. So I love that note. Thanks for that comment too, and bringing that to my attention. Here's a 2006 74646464. Kind of cool. We'll hang on to that one. Here's a little bit older, 1999. Oh, got an alarm going off. 00252411. So I pulled this one for a few reasons. It's a 99, so it's pretty, you know, it's getting there. It's older, but it's in really good shape. Got a lot of crispness to it, and then it's kind of cool. 00242524, and then you get the 11. So I don't know. It's something about it. Let me know what you guys think. Hold on, I gotta turn that alarm off. 1 minute. Alright, let's see. Back to the finds here. Series 2009 87466478. Definitely love that. That is an awesome fancy serial number. Definitely a keeper. And then look at this, Series 1999 90545490. That was really cool. I'm not sure if I made a separate video on this one or not, but if I did, then you guys got to see it twice. Let's see here. Oh, okay, we're almost through here. This stack is something we could just kind of breeze through it real fast. It's just all the notes that I found with like writing on it and all that. I have no idea, but I was looking at this. It says, to me, it looks like it says $13. And CR, almost like it says cry, and then pace maker, but the E's backwards, like a 3. I don't know. What do you think that says? I mean, I have no idea. I swear it says pacemaker, but not sure. So somebody's shopping list maybe, but that was that. These were funny. I might have mentioned these. I'm not sure. I found them all back to back. There's 3 of them, and they say, "Don't drink, get help." And they were all just right after another. That was interesting. This one is kind of strange because it looks like somebody spray painted like a party hat on George Washington. It's a 1999. I don't really think it has anything to do with it, but the more that I hunted through the $1 bills, the more I kind of got the idea that just kind of happened on its own. If you take a look at this note, you got blue spray paint on the back. It's like a line. Blue spray paint. Obviously, they painted whatever was in the middle. Now some overspray. And then look at that, more overspray, just random. So I'm thinking this was just overspray, but it's kind of funny. Looks like a party hat. So those were all together. They'll go back to the bank. This one was a little interesting. Painted half of it red there on one side and says 201. That's about it. Scott A. just wrote their name, or somebody wrote their name for them. Gotta go back. Haven't found one like this before, but big Where's George stamp. And then there was this one, Series 2006, but it's a pretty beat up note, and it says keep church and state separate. Website right there. So yeah, those were the kind of the written on notes that I found. And last, of course, there's got to be some star notes, right? I'm surprised that nobody said in that video, hey, where'd the star note finds go? Yeah, I just can't believe that I deleted all these finds. But let's start off with this Series 2013. Oh, look at that. I hit snooze, I guess, instead of dismiss. Let me turn that off. So yeah, 03913806 green star. And that's from San Francisco. Here's the 2009 Kansas City. A little bit beat up. Here's another one, 2009 Atlanta, Georgia. 2001, a little bit older. Atlanta, Georgia again. Here's a 2013. And we know they made a lot of star notes. This one's from Dallas, Texas. Here's another San Francisco, California, Series 2006. 2006. The K means Dallas, Texas. Started off kind of cool, the 3637. Kind of a beat up bill. Here's a 2006. And that L means San Francisco, California. And this is the last one. a crisp 2006 San Francisco Star Note. So let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 Star Notes out of $3,050. Yeah, I think some people guessed more. I'm happy with that, but you never know, and that's the cool thing about it. You can hunt a $50 strap and find more amazing fancy serial numbers than maybe you could in a $1,000 brick right out of the vault. You just never know. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I got to start hunting some of these half-dollar rolls here real soon, but I got a few more dollar bills to go through, so hope you do too. Keep on hunting, guys, and thank you for watching.